Hello, this is Michelle, and I am the scribe for Collective Consciousness. Last night, I got a very interesting dream, and it was already this morning, so I don't want to say last night because it was sometime after 2 o'clock in the morning on 9/9. I'm not sure if I'll be sharing this video on the same date. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get it out as quick as possible because I sometimes have, a lot of times my dreams are very meaningful, but sometimes my dreams are prophetic, and I feel like this dream had a quality to it that, well, I'm wanting to share the message of the dream here because I want you to put your own interpretation on it and see what this dream means to you. So I'm just going to read it exactly as I wrote it out to a friend. And my dog just walked by. Hopefully he'll not knock over any of this equipment. Anyways, so I had a dream this early morning about a sacrificial ceremony. There was a young woman, maybe 16 or 17 years old, and there had been a big party, and she and her boyfriend, or perhaps her husband, were the center of it. The party was in their honor. Perhaps it seemed like a birthday party for the young woman. She looked Persian. The next day, my sister and I noticed that the ocean water level had been rising quickly, and the room that had our luggage stored in it looked like it was compromised. And if we didn't get our stuff out quickly and we also wanted to warn the people that were there of the rising tide. We got our bags. Then the dream switched to inside the hotel or palace where the party had been the night before, the party in the honor of that young couple. Okay, here we are. Here I am. So the night before, and the palace was starting to fill with ocean water. We had to swim to get to the birthday girl's room because of the rising tide. There were dolphins in the water, and they swam near us as I reached out a foot to touch one of them. But we didn't linger. We got to her room and found her, and we could see that she was upset. She was trying to get dressed, but she only had one outfit, and it was the same that she wore to her party the night before. It was a bustier top, like a bra top, and skin-tight hot pants. Hot pants are shorts that come right below your butt cheeks. I could see that she was crying, but she had a look of acceptance, or that she had given in to what caused her to cry. Her current predicament was that she could not zip up her bronze-colored shorts. I could see that they were too tight on her. She had very long straight black hair and bronze highlights. It was in a ponytail going down her back. She had a medium brown complexion and a large hooked nose, thick straight eyebrows, and dark eyes. Her eye makeup, which hadn't been cleaned off of her face from the night before, was smearing from her tears, tears of realization. At that moment, I was able to see a replay of the night before's event. I was able to see that it was a ceremony, a sacrificial ceremony. In the replay, she was being escorted by two women, one on either side, and they were identical looking. These two women had light brown hair cut into a bob style, and they were both much larger than the slender young woman, who barely had any womanly curves. The identical women were husky, and when they looked in my direction, I could see that their eyes had something like computer chips in them. Their faces were expressionless, but they held her hands. The people at the event were jovial and unaware that they were participating in a sacrificial ceremony. At that moment, I knew why she was crying, because she had realized that she became pregnant that night as an important part of the sacrifice. Her clothes didn't fit her because of the swelling. She had nothing to wear to hide her quickly developing pregnancy, and perhaps others would notice. She only had on very high platform heels to wear to flee from the incoming flood of water. That is where the dream ended. So after I took the time to type all this out, I then was pondering it, and I was starting to feel like I was getting the meaning. And so I typed out what I got as the meaning, which is, I feel like I'm getting the message now that this dream relates to the state of humanity that we are in right now. That in order for us to turn the tide of what is coming, we need to become lucid in the dream. We need to become lucid within our dream. Or better said, we need to wake up from the dream so that we see with our own eyes what is playing out right before us, so that we as a collective decide we do not want to participate. We do not want to participate. We choose no, and individually we change the dream. So again, I got this message today on 9/9, and I feel like, well, I got the message to share it here as a video, and let's just say that at this point, I don't know why yet that I got the message to share it, but I'm just going to follow the instruction of my guides. And this message is for you, Divine. Ponder it. Let me know what you think. Do me a favor, please like and subscribe, because I am trying to grow this channel, which is teensy. And I want to say thank you to my cameraman, best cameraman there is, my husband.